What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back in the video on the channel. And today, if you can see Taco Bell, that means something new had to come out because I'm not the biggest fan of Taco Bell. But you know what? I'm kind of in the mood for it, which is a good thing because they dropped some new fries. They are the grilled cheese nacho fries. They have kind of two different versions. You know how Taco Bell works. You can mix and match it. But they have a spicy and a non-spicy version. So I got one with beef and one with steak. Haven't looked in here yet, as usual. So let's open this bad boy up and see what kind of blurb. What in the hell is that? I was not expecting that. I'm not. What is this? Bro, Taco Bell, man. All right, look, let me just open this up and y'all can look for it yourself. This is the spicy beef version, and that's wild. $4.79 for that. Also got the steak version, which was $5.79. At least I know what to expect now. I'm gonna open this bad boy up. My goodness. Listen, I don't know if I'm gonna tell y'all. Bruh, Taco Bell's wildin'. Here, stay here. This is not what you want. Yep. So for $5.79, you too can get this. Let's get into the video. What it looks like is they put this fries with a bunch of cheese on some paper, and then they propped it in the grill. There's really not much else to it. I know you can add things to it, but they charge extra for it. I didn't really want that. So I got the spicy beef, and this looks like shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, but let's just try it. Okay, this is the non-spicy version. We have the steak with some cheese and some... This looked like, I'm not gonna lie, this is like diarrhea, bro. This is crazy. But here we go. Is this what you want your legacy to be? Look, Taco Bell is notorious to me for being known for a place that you can kind of just mix and match whatever the hell you're getting. Meaning, it's like Mad Libs. They take all the toppings and then you can just mix and match and get whatever you want. You know, different kinds of proteins and meats and so on. And it largely comes down to what your preference is. I like their fries. This is too much for me. I would rather just get their fries on the side of something else because this layer of cheese right here is just not it for me. Not to say that I dislike Taco Bell. It's just, to me, it just isn't what you want to do. Now, there's some sauce on here as well, what tastes like their spicy ranch. But other than that, I wouldn't get this again. They don't even look appetizing. I would give it a 4 out of 10. But I am still going to try the spicy version of it. This just turned my whole... I don't like their ground beef, but you can get either beef or steak, so I said, you know what? We'll try the steak. But look, you can just... This is genuine. Like, this is what it looks like. Let me just try it, and then I'll give you... Because I already know there's people that are going to get upset because they like Taco Bell. You're allowed to like Taco Bell, but let me try these fries. The spicy version is slightly better. Just because it has that extra of what is their spicy ranch versus, like... I don't know what kind of sauce this is on here. They didn't say it in the description. I would have rather gotten this with the steak because their ground beef, to me, is not bringing in the points. But, again, this is one of those things. If you're one of those people that eat in the parking lot, maybe because you'll like it more, and I know that's where you're going to go with it, which I'll talk about in a second because I don't want to hear it this time. But, again, it's not that it tastes bad. It's just adding all that stuff on top of these fries, it just doesn't work. The loaded nacho fries, in my opinion, work better. Because the grilled cheese, just in this packet and things like that, like, there is a grill mark on the bottom of it, which kind of caused it, and I'll show it to you right here. It kind of caused it to make a grilled cheese patty of some sort. You know, it's just a lot of cheese. I mean, I'm a person who likes cheese, but that is almost too much. This one's slightly better, like I said, because of the spicy variation. You can add guac to it and jalapenos and all that good stuff you want, but again, my personal opinion, if I'm getting anything from Taco Bell that's fries, I'd rather just get the fries with the cheese sauce and get tacos. I would give that a 5.5 out of 10. It just doesn't work for me. And I know there's going to be people that are going to say, oh, well, you have to eat it in the restaurant or you can't take it home. I completely get where you're coming from. I'm a person that takes my food home, number one. Number two, I don't live far from these places. I know people don't understand how the geography of New Jersey works. I don't like giving out my location because people are weird and I don't like doing that stuff. But if you think I live further than 1 mile from this place, you would be sadly mistaken. I'm just telling you that. I live very close to these places that I go to, especially this Taco Bell. I have walked to this Taco Bell before, and I'll just leave it at that. Please don't be weird because I said stuff like that, because I don't like giving people, again, it doesn't matter. It's not because it's cold or anything. I went there, I ordered it, I took it home. It's not that. This is what it looks like after less than 5 minutes of picking up the food that I ordered while I was there. So, you can do with that what you want to. You're allowed to like it. Not that I dislike Taco Bell. It's just, this is not a great idea. Again, in my opinion. I also did get a cheesy gordita crunch, but I put fries in here, which are on the bottom. I just feel like this is a better usage of fries. Now, it's the shell cracked, but whatever. Where's my, hold on. Also, after I'm done with that, I do want to talk about a movie that I went to see today called Thanksgiving. I'm a horror movie person. It was a cheesy horror movie, so I saw it and said, you know what? I'm going to see this as soon as I possibly can, because stupid horror movies like that excite me. If you're interested in the movie, I am not going to give away any spoilers. I'm going to talk about it for less than 5 minutes. And here we go. But let me try this first. Oh, I got some dipping sauces. I also got some rolled chicken tacos over here I never really talked about. You can't even see them. They're right here. My bad. that threw me off with the taco hell that I just went through. But Thanksgiving was disappointing as hell, and I didn't expect it to be good. Now imagine that. When I saw the trailer, and I mean the original trailer, which came out in the late 2000s, it was in a movie that Quentin Tarantino did called Grindhouse, which is a double feature. Not that it matters, but there were like fake movie trailers in that original one. And one of which was a movie called Machete, which ended up becoming a full feature film with Danny Trejo. There was another one in that movie called Thanksgiving, which was so over the top and ridiculous. I was like, it made me laugh out loud in the movie theater. I remember this. This is a long time ago, but I still remember it. Finally, in 2023, they turned this into a full-length feature movie. And the trailer made it look like, okay, this movie's going to be corny and over the top, and I was here for it. When I saw the movie, it wasn't as corny as I wanted it to be, and I feel like it tried to take itself too seriously, and because of that, it didn't land. Like, I didn't want it. This is my personal opinion. I didn't expect or want a serious film. And when I say serious, I mean within the context, like, meta serious. And I know it was an homage to those 90s Scream movies and teen movies. In that case, they tried to be too much like it, and it didn't really work to me. There are some cool scenes throughout the movie, in some points, and a couple of laughs, but I expected more camp, more corny, and it didn't do that. That's just my own opinion. There's also some really stupid things throughout the movie that I was just like, all of these movies that come out in the 90s, for people who don't know, were pretty much the same movie by the plot. People get picked off one by one, and you find out who the person is towards the end. There's usually a red herring, meaning like a person that you think it's them, but it's not them, and that's what I expected. And because it was called Thanksgiving, I expected something that was along the lines of the movie Valentine. If you watch that, and it wasn't Valentine-y enough, it wasn't Thanksgiving-y enough for me. It was Thanksgiving, but it didn't, they should have did more. That's just my opinion. Do I think you should go see it? Probably not. For people who are interested, because I know a lot of people were talking about because the influencer Addison Rae was in the movie. She's in it. She's got lines. They didn't give her a ton of dialogue though. They gave her like one-liners and stuff like that. To be perfectly honest, I don't think she was necessarily bad, but you could tell that they tried to, it's almost like when you give a singer a lot of backup singers, so they really can't sing that well. Kind of felt like that. I'm not trying to throw shade and stuff like that, but she's not like an actress. She hasn't been doing it her whole life, so she really had the vibe of someone who was kind of new at it. Not that she was bad, but it just felt like they didn't give her too much, which I can understand. I know people might, because a lot of people are asking me about that. So yeah. I also have a massive headache because there was a couple next to me that were high as hell, and they smelled like a bag of weed, and they wouldn't stop talking. It was like a trifecta. I mean, wouldn't. And I don't mind people talking through the movies, to be honest, but not at like this voice. They were talking at like this voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no like, nah, ain't nobody else here. And you can always tell when people are high in movie theaters, in my opinion, because they laugh at the dumbest stuff in the movies. Like, there was a point where the girl was like walking to the door, and the dude was like, I was like, oh, hey, he was feeling it. He was feeling it. Also got a rolled chicken taco here. I'm gonna try one of these. I want to like these so bad. They were free because I had like the rewards points, but I don't really like them. Yeah, they're like aggressively aggressive, but I'm going again to the movie to see the Hunger Games prequel. I did like those when they came out, so I'm gonna go see that soon. And next week there won't be any. Thanksgiving, the actual holiday is next week, so we'll be all over the place. But I wanted to try these fries. They said they were new, and people were asking about them. They suck. I like Taco Bell, but I don't like this Taco Bell. When they throw 5 pounds of cheese on stuff at Taco Bell, I just don't be here for it. That's just, again, my own personal opinion. Taco Bell's fries are elite. And I feel like they always try to add some sort of Mad Lib version of something. Like, they'll be like, oh, we have the new loaded steak nacho fries, which they used to have, and now they have the grilled cheese nacho fries. And then next month, they're going to come out with the, guacamole nacho fries. And then they'll have a beefy 5-layer burrito, and then a Fritos and 5-layer burrito. And, like, you get what I'm saying? They have 7 ingredients, and they just mix and match them. If you like Taco Bell, you'll probably like some of this stuff, but this, to me, is just way too much damn cheese, and that's tough coming from a dude like me, because I eat a ton of cheese. That's just me. So, it kind of turned my stomach a little bit. Not gonna lie. But, I got a headache from the weed man out there. Head is bumping. But all in all, I want to talk about this and talk about the movie. I wouldn't get these. Don't waste your money. If you want to go Taco Bell, just get a cheesy gordita crunch or something like that. Stick to the basics. But that's going to be the end of the video. And Taco Bell, keep the damn fries in the menu. I'm sorry. Just keep them on the menu. I'm sorry. I love y'all, man. Y'all know the vibes, though. We back tomorrow. More content. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.